Listen to what I'm about to say here. Telling people your VA disability rating is not in your best interest. Whether you tell people face-to-face in person or you tell people online, I'm here to tell you it's not in your best interest. You're doing no one a favor. You're not even doing yourself a favor. I'm going to show you a few clips from the TikToks, okay? And yes, these are probably going to make you mad, but I'm going to make a point by showing these, okay? So here we go. Buckle up. It's going to be a good one. It'll be a few very short clips.
Whatever the fuck I want.
Getting my day started at 1 p.m. at a disabled vet. One, he kind of some grammar issues there, but whatever. That's not a good look. Here's another one. And these just keep on coming. I'm just going to show you a few.
What do you do for a living?
I shop, drink matcha, go to Pilates, and stay beautiful. That's what I do.
What do you do for a living?
Here's another one.
Y'all, I'm riding around the parking lot trying to look for parking, and I forgot I have the handicap plates now. This is what rich is, okay? I don't care about the money. This is rich. All things are aligning in my life.
I'm not even going to speak on that one. And this is just wrong. And then we're going to end this with Caleb Hammer. And this is when it gets serious and it kind of drives my point home. So here we go.
How much money do you make?
About $22.40 on VA disability a month.
There is not literally one single person that has served in the military in the history of 3 years of the show that does not get VA disability for the rest of their life forever.
Yeah. So anything that happens to you while you're serving, you can claim as a service-connected disability, as long as you can prove that it happened to you during time in service.
And now you have this for life.
Yep.
So what was your service?
Army, 4 years.
How much money do you make?
About
Yeah. So obviously they chose Army 4 years to show like she's getting disability for the rest of her life. Now in her defense, at least she explained direct service connection there. But here we go. Let's just keep going. 2 more clips and then I'm going to drive my point home.
Oh, what is this VA benefits? That's like $9,000.
It's $1,200 or $1,900 a month, every month. The $9,000 was a back pay for them back paying me.
What is this? Is this disability?
Yes.
There is not one veteran that has been on the show that does not have disability, by the way.
Yeah.
So does every veteran in the world that you know have disability?
As far as I know, except for my grandfather for some reason. But
okay. Can I ask what happened?
For myself?
Yeah.
Just basic stuff. Hurt knee, hurt back.
How'd you hurt it?
Hiking, just the typical stuff. Rather not get into all that.
Yeah, but you wouldn't get disability for hiking.
Well, just hurt legs, hurt back.
Yeah, but from in the military?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because when you say hiking, I'm thinking you're just going outside and going for a hike.
Ruck marches.
Oh, okay. Okay, there we go.
If that's what you're wondering.
Sure. Yeah, I don't need details. I was just curious. Hey, I just become more and more curious because this is every single veteran on the show is on some form of disability.
Yeah.
Which totally down for if something happened.
Yeah.
I'm not against that, but it's making me more and more curious every single time.
Well, I understand. And I mean, if we get on it, it's probably because they have to go through a whole system. It takes like 6 to 8 months most of the time. They do their research, see what did happen in the military, and then they give it to you or they don't.
Oh, yeah. So the hiking comment there, I'll come back to that. But people just don't understand normal life in the military. Because he said hiking, and Caleb's thinking hiking through the woods like a good old stroll. The dude said hiking like he's doing a 5K, 10-click, ruck march up somewhere, whatever, with a pack, his rifle. Maybe he's in a weapon, so he's got a mortar. He looks like a machine gunner, to be honest with you. So he might have a 240, maybe even a 50 cal on his back, right? And so that's a different type of hiking that's going to be prone to cause injuries. Anyways, here's the very last one, and this is really going to hammer it home. Here we go.
What do you do for a living?
I just get VA disability. That's how I'm supporting.
Oh, it messed up. Let me do it again.
What do you do for a living?
I just get VA disability. That's how I'm supporting myself.
Oh, wow. How much does that bring in on a monthly basis?
38, 32 a month.
Is that enough to live on in Oklahoma City?
Absolutely. I got a house. I got a brand new truck. I got a Harley.
We're bringing in $4,766 a month.
And then also 100% disabled with the VA. So that brings in an extra $3,700 a month.
Wow. May I ask what happened?
I fell off of a jet in Afghanistan and compressed my spine and messed up my knees, my neck.
What branch did you serve with?
Air Force.
I was in the Navy for 6 years. I get VA disability.
Very cool. And what is that on a monthly basis?
I get $2,000 for that and free healthcare. So can't put a price on that.
Wow.
Uncle Sam is my favorite sugar daddy.
With the VA money that comes in, we make about $8,000 a month.
VA?
Husband is VA.
Okay.
Yeah. So retired military.
Is it disability?
Yeah, disability pay.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, since every time. There has not been one veteran on the show that does not have disability.
Well, he did get blown up overseas in a vehicle.
That's a good way to get disability. What do you do for a living?
I just get VA disability.
Okay. Now I'm going to give you my spiel. All right, my 2 cents. If you tell a civilian about your VA disability compensation as a veteran, you should expect a civilian answer because you shouldn't have said it in the first place. Right? So on one hand, we can't really get mad at Caleb Hammer in his response to people telling him about their VA disability because he doesn't know. Right? You don't know what you don't know. And veterans are not the best at explaining why the Department of Veteran Affairs has a VA disability compensation system. Most veterans can't even explain the big three per each basis of service connection and how difficult it is to be service connected, even direct, secondary, not even to mention TARA or MUCMIs, all right? And back to the civilian side, they simply don't know what they don't know, so we can't really get mad at them, right? Ryan Gallucci from the VFW said it best during the most recent Senate hearing, which was last Wednesday, when it comes to common normal ailments that veterans are able to claim for disability. Now, his reference was about toe fungus, which sounds stupid that you can claim toe fungus. But people simply do not understand the conditions in which military members serve in that make simple ailments like toe fungus being eligible for service connection in the first place. Not to mention that toe fungus is largely rated at 0% anyways. But I'm going to explain another common ailment that everyone deals with that veterans are able to service connect, all right? And that's acne. I'm service connected for acne. Not really my face. It is a little bit here, right? But my back is pretty bad, all right? Like I don't take my shirt off in public. One, because of back acne, and two, I've got this like skinny fat dad bod happening. But you think acne, how are you able to service connect that? That sounds stupid. And it does sound stupid if you don't know what you're talking about, right? So one example, this is just one out of my 10 years in the Marine Corps. We were in Syria, moving constantly, no showers, living out of the back of trucks. Everywhere we went, we would put berms up, and that would be our protection as well as the truck, all right? Our MRAPs, MAT-Vs, whatever. And you're moving so much that the only showers you have are baby wipes, and baby wipes only go so far. And so you go 2 weeks without a shower. All right. I mean, that sucks. No big deal. Then you go a month without a shower, a month and a half, 2 months, 2.5. I went almost 3 months without a proper shower. I'm talking like antibacterial soap, rinse, soap, rinse. Almost 3 months without a shower. And that's just me. Not to include, I was with an RD battery at that point in time. Not to include the rest of the battery. And so when you think about that, you're like, you know what? You're probably going to have some skin conditions. I understand how you can connect that to service. And again, not to mention acne, skin conditions are largely rated at 0, especially acne. I only have a 10% rating for acne, and it's mainly because of my back. But that's why. And whenever you say, hey, I'm rated for acne to a civilian, they're not thinking about not showering for 3 months because that doesn't even cross. They just don't know what they don't know. And most service members are rarely in that environment anyways. And so it's a very small, minute community. And that's what Ryan Gallucci was getting at with toe fungus whenever he talks about how a common disability like that can be service connected because of the harsh environments that service members are put through, especially your like frontline troops, if you will, right? So I'm talking about your infantry, your combat arms, anyone who is forward of that position. But that's my spiel. Don't tell people about your VA disability compensation. And if you do, you can't get mad at them, right? If you tell a civilian about your VA comp, you should expect a civilian answer, which is not going to be the answer that you want. One of my biggest regrets of this channel, and I love this channel, right? This channel has allowed me to go into ministry, to do other things, to be home with my kids. Like, if you're watching this right now, especially this far into the video, thank you very much. I definitely appreciate it. But one of my regrets is telling people about my total, like my overall VA compensation, right? It's kind of always in the back of my mind there. Anyways, comes with the territory, I guess. And so if you don't have to do it, don't do it. All right. That's all I got. Thank you very much.